about no bedtime. The truth is not a Google search, you need to get your head right. The Greek goddess of illusion was called Media, and I'm not a coincidence theorist, I look for thread lines. Smashing every deadline, no longer smashing red wine. Though I can hear the bells chime, it feels like the end times. That probably should have been smashed on red wine, but the carnal mind is foolish. Obey and end up ghoulish. Don't get used by instinct, take control and learn to use it. Make a load of earnest music, earn a few quid, learn a few tricks. Sure, the truth is persecuted, this whole world is pure abusive. Know a bit about everything and everything about nothing. Figured out my noggin while you picture out shopping. You sit about watching while I dish it out, stop it. I don't mean to sound cocky, I'm not even proud of it. It's a second itch to me just to mean it's out honest. I don't even need to sound honest, never been about profit. Everything but out on it, you can bet your house on it. Doubt I'll be out for the count when the sounds, and I'm down for the beat, no beat down. I mean, how long's it been? Help me out. I've been the only one who's held me down. All in the mind, hell freeze now. Still sick with it, healthy how? Few bars down and the world freaked out. I don't reach out, I seek out to speak out. I'ma recount the reasons they beat out. I'm not the way, no way. I have seen the way. Yeah. Seek, speak, repeat. There's no way.
Yo, welcome to the Papa 9 Divine Pines podcast. I'm your host, Joseph Daniel Pena, and this is my co-host, Woss Boss, who just fumbled the microphone, but I'm not doing that. Hey guys, it is July 11th, 2023, and we are headed off into wild times, man. Literally, hey, what's up, man? How's it going, dude?
Yo, what up, Joe? How you doing? Had to be here. Been a while. Had to dust the microphone off, and it just tipped over. But I'm back. We here. Let's get it. Let's get digging to the.
Filled all up in your coffee. Hey, man. That watch about to get you banned like you on True Social. Hey, that's what we were talking about before. What's up with that?
I'm currently locked at True Social, so everybody that followed us from True Social, I can't get on right now. I'm currently trying to get my account unlocked. I don't know what happened. I think True Social. I don't know.
Hey, when did that happen? What do you? Is it just like do they just lock people out all the time? I don't know too much about it, but you can be our representative for True Social for the moment.
Okay. Basically, they locked me out. They locked me out a couple months ago. Then I got my account back. Then I noticed the app been having errors. Like you get a lot of errors now. Like the feed will be blank. Like you'll get notifications, but when you go to your account, then it just be blank. Like you can't access nothing. I don't know if I've been the only one having them issues, but they got a lot of bugs now. They didn't before, but now they do. So I don't know what's going on with True Social, but I'm currently trying to get my account unlocked.
So I mean, ever since the whole start, it's just been a sketchy site, I'm guessing. I mean, talk a little bit about it, because I mean, like I remember what you said. I know what other people said. Like there was racism, or there was some bullshit going on, or it was just a bad place. It was like it just seemed rigged, right? It seemed real rigged.
There was a lot of racism on True Social. There was a lot of people really passionate about what they believe in. I don't know if that's freedom of speech or what.
Yeah, maybe they believing in the wrong things, huh? Out there, way out there, they're way off in the wrong field.
Yeah, but there are some good people on True Social too, though.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the racism died when the internet came out. Like, if you're still racist while the internet is out, you have a problem, because like you just got to do a Google search and figure something out to understand why all this racism and war is like garbage, right? You know, for the most part. So I'm a big anti-racism guy. So pretty much ever since that happened on True Social, like months ago, I kind of quit it, bro. Ever since all that started coming out and I started seeing it for what it was, I was like, nah, I'm good. I haven't been on there since, and I'm actually surprised that you're still on there. I think you should just call it a day, bro.
No, I like True Social because I used to be on there and I used to share a lot of articles and people would interact. I mean, people do like news and conspiracies and things. I would share our podcast links on there. And they do like that type of stuff on there.
Hey, but you did see the Twitter files that came out that I also covered like in November. So the Twitter files, it said that around 60% of these online accounts on big social medias were bots and paid for
Oh,
by, the agencies, and then the fake ass people, fake agents. Oh, even some of the doctors were bots. You know how you seen like a lot of these internet doctors come out all battling and retweeting constantly. Oh, blah 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 with all these crazy explanations. Then you try to like search for them, they don't even fucking exist. Like,
mm.
do you think that's what's with True Social, where a lot of these accounts may not even exist? Like, did they seem kind of just bottish, or what do you? Were they more than
Oh
real?
yeah, of course. I can see that on every social media. I can't think of one where there isn't bots. There's definitely bots on there.
Yeah.
No
So
doubt.
I mean, maybe just call it quits, bro. True Social, just another jacking of what Twitter might want to be in the future, or is right now, right? I mean, because look at what's happening with Threads and Instagram, right? They're straight up jacking Twitter. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I mean, we know
Uh,
about that, right? I mean,
yeah.
so these guys are pretty much just taking the blueprint of the apps and just putting them in a new face, a new color, changing up a little few things, and being like, "Bang! Oh, look at this app." It's really similar.
The same shit.
It literally is, yeah. And then you go and find out that Mark Zuckerberg was even going as far as taking some of Twitter's old employees, specifically in hopes to use them for the app creation, so they know exactly what it is, right?
mm.
Like, you know all these apps are these all these apps, man. True Social,
Mm.
Twitter, Instagram, I mean these threads, it's like the shady shit. I mean, Twitter wasn't even the best place, bro. We're talking about social medias. I wonder, man, do you ever think that there's going to be a real clean social media
Mm.
that we can trust?
Oh man. You know the social media I like that's gone now. That not too many
What?
people know about. Nintendo had a social media. Nintendo.
Nah, bro, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago. It's called Mitomo. Mito. It's called Mitomo, and basically people use these avatars they make, and it was social media straight up. But I don't know, weird. But I don't know. Our social media, I don't know. It's all bad. It's all bad.
Yeah, I mean, some people do say that the internet is the devil. I don't know. What do you think about that, man? Do you like? So when people say the mark of the beast, what do you think that is? Do you think that's the internet, or do you think that's the maybe the implantable chips and the shoddy shotties? You know what I mean?
The devil definitely moves through the internet. I can like the devil moves through the TV and all forms the entertainment. The devil can move through it and get to you, and it's up to you how much of it you want it to get to you. But people are so glued to the internet, of course. Yeah, the devil definitely uses the internet as a tool, the social media to get to you. It's up to you how much of the internet and what you get on.
I had a comment in the chat. 509 by Chad Smith podcast. What's good, Chad Smith? How you doing, brother?
What up, Chad?
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. They said the devil runs through the internet because so the internet's first protocols and test programs were actually through CERN. the CERN, hydrogen collider, particle collider, whatever, over there in Geneva, Switzerland. So that location is actually the old Temple of Apollo, and Apollo from the Greek and Roman, that's who Apollo is, right? So there's this ancient occultic like temple that was underneath the CERN when it was created. Like it's very interesting, the occultic or spiritual attachment to CERN, and then find out later that the internet was created there, like a portal location into an underworldly temple and underworldly source or something. So it could definitely be like related to other entities, man. I definitely do think that people have talked about that and been speculating how you look at AI and you look at these computers, like how do we even know that there's not aliens or entities, spirits, angels, demons, whatever, something that is behind these computers sometimes, or AI? You look at what computers are. They're like these chips and metal. And you look at the ancient times, people made golems and they put spirits into clay creations of metals and crystals. And, it's kind of the same thing. Like, if they want to, they could really create a AI golem and put a real spirit in there. And nobody would really even know. They'll just think, oh, it's just an AI. Oh, it's just a computer.
Oh, it's actually a real entity.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I mean, it's not that hard to believe, considering the videos we've seen of some of these robots, like Amika, and then some of the others, like the NASA engineers that talk about, and some of the Google heads have shown. Yeah, dude, these robotics are very, very far. It's so far advanced that we don't even know if they're alive or another entity or what they exactly are, bro. They're saying right now that these computers that are being built can do about like 1 million or 1 billion humans tasks all at once, in 1 second, 2 seconds, just because of how ridiculous these scientists are forcing these computers to be. They're like, yeah, we need to go to quantum speed. Yeah, we need to build a time crystal. Yeah, go faster. Yeah, ram it. You know what I mean? They're trying to go hard, bro. You know what I mean? They don't care. They're trying to go faster, smaller, harder, bigger, better, in all directions, all speeds, bro. They're even trying to slow down time, I bet, and time travel, and that's a whole nother topic for another day. But let's stick back to where it is. Like, yeah, dude, these computers and AIs are getting so powerful. They're okay. The NASA engineer and head developer 20 years ago, he said that humanity will become extinct pretty much at the will of computers. There will become a point where singularity happens, and humans are going to have to abide by robotics and technology. Like, we are going to be under the control. There's nothing we could do about it. AI is making all the calculations, like they're already doing. They're using AIs for simulations, and these computers are then making the blueprints that the elites are following, and it's just us that's kind of left out in the dirt. And, you know what I mean? While they're off in their paradise, we're left out in the dirt in the simulations. Like, we're not part of the equation in the survivors. Like, that's what most people don't get. So they're using a lot of these computers just at light speed, right, to kind of just map their game plan even faster. And we're just at the dude. We're kind of just seeing barely in 2023 what technology is capable of, while the secret space programs and the black budget military programs are 25 years advanced. You've heard about a lot of that, right? Where you know, the UFO field and everything. Like, hey, man, the government's really 25 to 50 years ahead of us, at least, right?
Oh, secret space program type of deal.
All of that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, now consider that with what they're releasing with the robotics, bro. Like, these things have a consciousness. So what is in the future of these robotics? How deep do these robotics go? Are they already involved with a like consciousnesses and entities in humans? Because you know that they're trying to adapt a human into a robot. So if the technology is already 25 years advanced, like, is it already altered carbon? Have you seen the show Altered Carbon?
Hmm. What's that?
Oh, it's on Netflix. Pretty dope. So it's pretty much about humans getting so technologically advanced they can like transfer consciousnesses into different bodies and shit. Through technology. They can make themselves like very powerful and stuff. It's very interesting. It pretty much like you're exactly, yeah. That's the point, though, is what, of all of this.
Oh,
The technology is getting so far advanced with computers and technology. We don't really have a grasp on what is left of humanity, bro. Like, me and you, we kind of got our heads on a swivel. We know what's up, but you look, and a lot of society's asking questions, and you know, they're not really doing the actual digs to find out the answers about, like, hey, what are these crafts in the sky, right? The next question that's coming out is that these crafts are the robots, bro. That's what's being speculated in the conspiracy field right now, is that with all these robotics and stuff, how do we know that these UFOs and aliens and entities that we're seeing, these that abduct people, that have been traumatizing people, you know, kind of aren't this AI cyborg race, you know? Like, there's a lot more questions to be had now that you kind of realize, like, hey, there's some really high level technology being played out at hand, like that has to deal with clones, robots, AIs, and all this, and we don't really know who's on the other side. All we know that is that there is this technology being used, and it's like pretty much controlling humanity. But this is a whole fucking conversation that we just had in the first 10 minutes, bro. Hey, everybody, welcome to the Five Night Vampires podcast. Like, subscribe, share. Yo, should we get on to the news, bro, or what? Let's do it.
okay, let's get it.
Yeah, man. So, Blizzard wins FTC fight to buy Activision. Or Microsoft wins FTC fight to buy Activision Blizzard. So this has been going on for about a month. Microsoft, which is one of the world's largest companies, attempted to buy Activision and Blizzard, which is one of the world's largest video gaming developers or publishers. I don't know, publishers. So if that did happen about a month ago, Microsoft would have had around 60% of the online gaming community at their fingertips, under their games. So there was a big old deal by the FTC, the EU, the Union. So multiple continents that got involved with this. A lot of the bigwigs in North America were like, no, we can't do this. That's Microsoft getting too big. And then Europe's over there saying the same thing. No, that'd be too powerful, right? Oh my God, they can't do it. It's like, it's ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous. They're just haters, bro. I mean, I'm not even like a big like Bill Gates fan, Microsoft fan. I know Bill Gates isn't really ahead of Microsoft anymore that much. But it's like, hey, at the same time, I'm also for freedom and, you know, power to the people. This right here, this merger is definitely going to bring a whole lot of jobs. It's going to also bring better connections for gaming community and everybody around. Like it's just gonna make everything go smoother. I do think though it is a monopoly, bro. Uh, what do you what are your words?
I think it is kind of monopoly now. I wonder if they're gonna make like the game this exclusive for Xbox. Are they gonna license the games out to PlayStation? Will they have to pay a fee or something to use those games? Or, I just don't see Call of Duty exclusive just for Microsoft and Xbox. I'd like to still have PlayStation still be able to play Call of Duty. I think that'd be fair. I think Xbox should be exclusive to Call of Duty.
So in this article, it does say specifically that Microsoft made a commitment that Call of Duty will be on PlayStation for the next 10 years.
Okay.
And it will bring Call of Duty to Nintendo. So this merger
Oh,
is actually benefiting everybody. I mean, maybe not PlayStation after year 10 unless they make a deal and a pact saying, hey, you know what, let's go ahead, shake hands, fucking party, rah, 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 But for Nintendo, this is a huge win. This is the first time a Call of Duty game, multiplayer game is coming to Nintendo, I believe, or maybe Call of Duty game coming to Nintendo at all. Um, Someone's gonna have to fact check me on that, but this is
I
a
think
big deal for Nintendo.
that is cool. That is cool. But I can see though a lot of Activision games coming to Xbox Game Pass. So maybe, you got Game Pass, you play Call of Duty for free with Game Pass.
Ooh, Activision games on Game Pass and Blizzard games on Game Pass. I can now see, uh, yeah, bro, this is gonna be badass. Cause look, so Blizzard has Diablo, it has StarCraft, it has World of Warcraft. Microsoft hopefully can bring a good platform Blizzard game. See, Blizzard needs to make a solid, Xbox game of one of their big hits, StarCraft or World of Warcraft. Um, Dude, it'd be awesome. I mean, this is me. This is my opinion.
I like
It's
Tony
it's gonna
Hawk. Tony
benefit
Hawk.
everybody for sure.
Yeah.
See, Tony Hawk.
Yeah, Tony Hawk is an Activision game. Oh, Spider-Man.
Oh,
Wait, is Spider-Man? I don't know Spider-Man.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater is an Activision game. Now that'd be crazy, bro. That would be pretty sick. I do remember playing Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. Man, yeah. Oh man. Hey, big shout out to Microsoft though for standing their ground and not being bullied out of the deal. Let's move forward though, guys. So, WhatsApp beta improves account security by letting users hide their phone number. This is actually pretty cool. This is just a nice piece of news for everybody. Why I want to talk about this though is that you see a lot of this now, everything becoming real private online. It's actually pretty good. With a lot of the concerns of cybersecurity and hacking. Um, I think that the more that you can hide online, the better. So it's definitely cool. But at the same time, it's also making it easier for dark agencies to do things with nefarious purposes. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, this is the state of the internet, though. We're seeing it with like cryptos and everything. We don't have to talk about that. So moving forward, armed track train derailment disrupting service between DC and Alexandria. Dude, more freaking like problems. Now this is an
I'm
Amtrak
not.
though.
I mean, that could just accidents do happen. You think it was something intentional? Is that what you're saying?
Hey, man. All I know is that
No.
we should be getting safer with this technology, but it just seems like over the last 2 years, a lot of problems have occurred.
Hmm.
Now, this is one of your articles right here. The World Economic Forum: digital cash will allow us to abolish the Second Amendment. Yeah, man. The World Economic Forum is like the devil's best friend, and it's tough to say, man.
So they're trying to say that once we go to a cashless society, it'll be harder for us to make purchases. That's what's going on. And they're trying to throw gun laws in there.
Yeah, so they do want the cashless society, paper. They don't want physical money, right? You know, they want everybody on the digital currency with the coins on the technology. And as I covered yesterday in my tired ass episode, I was yawning, I think. Fucking I showed how Brazil's CBDC has secret little programs inside of them to freeze your currency, to withdraw your currency, to burn your currency, to lock your account, to transfer your currency, all without your permission, only if they wanted to. So that is the problem with digital currency, and that is why they want digital currency. Because hey, dude, well, you know, they have the IRS and they have the banks, and they can only do so much by taking your money, but they really want to take your money, and the only way that they can do that is through online, where they can freeze your account. Because we even seen that with the riots in over the last like 24 months over there in Canada, and all these protesters, the truckers, right? Dude, these people had their accounts frozen. Same thing happened in California, all around the world. People are having their accounts frozen if they're overstepping the line, right? So they don't want just the banks frozen. They want to be able to really, really just own it, because the banks, for the most part, like, you know, they have the money on hand, and like you can freeze the account, but the money's still there in person still. But online, shit, bro, good luck trying to find that money. You can't go to the police station and be like, hey, give me my freaking CBDC. They're gonna be like, what are you talking about? You can't go to, you know, any courthouse and be like, yo, give me my CBDC. They're gonna be like, dude, you know, that's why they want a cashless society.
Hmm. I don't think Americans are going for that. You freeze their bank account, it's gonna go listing.
The government decides that units of central bank money can be used to purchase some things and not other things that deems less desirable, like ammunition or drugs or pornography or things of the sort. So it's not that they can only take your money, but they can also, because it's attached to this digital code, you know, like a little coding behind the digital unicoin, right, or digital coin, that's like, you know, this long ass secret code, right, you know, the actual coding, because there's coding inside a digital wallet that's, you know, not real, whatever. They can track all of your purchases, and if your digital coding has a little tag on it that says, oh no, this person now has a limit on what he can buy. He can't buy guns. We think he is a patriot. We think he's a
Mm.
right winger. So no, he can't buy. Um, you know, this guy's a drug addict. No, he can't buy prescription things. So you go to the store, and your little coding inside your account prevents you from actually buying everything, because it's digital. So you have to like use your card, right? So it's going to know exactly what items you can't buy. It's going to say, nope, you cannot buy this item. And it's going to be automatic. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want the facial recognition cameras to be attached to all of that shit.
It sounds like China. It sounds bad.
Oh yeah, China was the testing program for the New World Order and the Rockefellers, and that's open, and the World Economic Forum. China and Russia and America are all big allies with the World Economic Forum. This is all. So over the last 6 to 7 years, we have seen one of the world's biggest plays and stages, showpieces. Like this is all the push for the one world order. We know they want everybody to say yes, yes, put us all together under a one world system, one world government, one world army, one world religion, one world, connect us. They want that. So they're pushing for it. They're making everybody believe that, we're all about to do the same thing, because that's what they're doing. They're literally like trying to force us all into the same exact lifestyle. And this is the way, through the CBDC, by taking our money, by controlling what we say, what we think, what we do online through the digital assets. This is a lot to handle, but this is the truth. We know it, and it's kind of just one of those things where it's not set in stone just yet. So the fight is not over just yet, but this is the warning. Like I always say, you gotta study your enemy to know how to win the battle. You can't just go into a battle in life and just thinking you're gonna freaking go Hercules and win everything without studying any like actual enemy or opposition. How about that, right? We got to understand what the opposition is, and who the real, I don't know how to say this, the real devils of humanity are. And so yeah, man, that's it's pretty tough. Yeah, dude, I don't think America will just go ahead and slide with it. For sure, they're gonna put up a battle, but that's also why, yeah, they want to take our guns. I know you've been talking about that for a while. Like they really want to take our guns, bro. Well, they can F right off. What's up?
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
No, you're lagging. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. It's all lagging. What'd you say?
Oh, no, I was wondering, like, okay, so the mass shootings happen at a pretty alarming rate.
Yeah.
Kind of gives them reason to want to take the guns. And I was thinking to myself, why are these mass shootings happening?
To take our guns. You got that right. To make everybody fear. It's a reverse psychology. See, if you just have the guns and you don't need to use them, you're not gonna think that it's dangerous that people have guns. But if you like create this stupid fake ass event over and 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 over again, where you psychologically freaking belittle and berattle society with the idea that the gunman was a terrorist, take away the gun aspect over and over and over and over and over and over again, then the reverse psychology method is going to kick in, where they're like, well, I got a gun, but hold on, am I a terrorist? Wait, they're telling me that it's an enemy, they need to take the guns. Fuck Don Lemon's right, man, he's too sweet, man. It's like all stupid the way they are with the CNN anchors and shit. Like they just a lot of society just falls for it. I don't think my viewers definitely don't, but yeah. I got a little something from the Movement One earlier. So he's talking about the Microsoft and FTC merger. It says the only people that will win from this merger are PC players. They will launch games on Battle.net to grab a hold of the PC market.
I don't know what Battle.net is.
Oh, Battle.net is Activision's and Blizzard's. I don't know if it's Activision's. I think it's just Blizzard's online battle app. So it's like it has all their games and like social
That's
stuff.
their Game Pass deal.
Pretty much,
Subscription
yeah,
based.
exactly.
Okay.
No, it's not a subscription based, but it is pretty much like that Game Pass app. Yeah, the app form.
Hmm.
Dude, movement. From what you're saying right there, man, all I know is that PC players seem to just keep winning. That's what everybody says every decade, man. Like if PC gamers just win. Like they always got the better graphics, they got the better freaking engine, they got more choices because you can literally like torrent anything through on a PC. Not that I'm promoting that, guys. Don't just so yeah, man. The Fed Now digital currency is about to be launched in late July. So yeah, bro, we're about to get one of them digital currencies. There's about to be a Woss Boss digital coin, bro, and there's about to be a 509 Divine Pines digital coin.
Oh snap!
Hey, sell me your coin, bro, right now. I'll buy it off you $10. Hey, let me get a pre-sale, bro. Hey, can I put that on layaway? I'll give you 10 now and 10 later, man.
Kmart layaway plans.
Hey, bro, that was the steal, bro. I remember, man. You'll be so happy.
That'd be a hit right now. Everybody broke. Layaway would be such a good thing to have now.
Yeah, right. You're gonna have a tweakers coming in every day with $5. Hey, man, let me pay it off. $1 every day. Let me pay it off, man. They're like, hey, bro, this is a $1,000 TV. You can be here for 3 years. So what, man? Fuck it. I think that's why they stopped doing the layaway program. Nah, I'm playing. Hey, all we gotta say is one time, fuck the New World Order. Yeah. So right here from Politico, the next article: Trump wants classified documents trial delayed until after 2024 election. Man, I haven't kept up with all this trial shit. What's up with it? Do you know much about it? What's going on, or?
It keeps on getting postponed, and he wants it even postponed even longer, which would be smart for him because then he would be president. Then he could, I don't know what kind of power the president could do being on trial for that. He could be like, well, we're not even doing this anymore.
So do you actually know like what the military secrets at Mar-a-Lago were?
Some of like weapons, top secret weapons they claim. This is what they claim. Like I don't know. We haven't seen nothing. And how would we see it top secret? Would they show us? Will they show us what these documents even are? I don't think they are.
I don't know.
They would.
Shit. Depends. It depends on what type of documents they are and why these guys are mad.
Oh, top secret. I don't think they're gonna tell us.
Well, it's like they've been releasing a lot of documents, but maybe those documents they've been releasing kind of a distraction now that I think about it. Who knows? Or maybe this is a distraction. Some people say this is just a distraction. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
No,
Or do you think? Do you think really Trump really stole something like 100?
Well, they claim like all the presidents take home all these documents for some reason. Like
No, that's not the question, dog. I'm saying so. Yeah. So assumingly the answer is yeah. Probably Trump actually did steal something.
Yeah.
So, but at that point, then, because of the powers that were already in the White House, um, pretty much a lot of Obama's friends and Council of Foreign Relation members, uh, yeah, Trump, I think, is like just another front man, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. I think I don't want to get into it. The politics, fucking, they're so dead, bro. Because this is so fake. Like, I don't know too much about it, but all I know is that Trump, Hillary Clinton, all these fuckers, they're all friends, and it confuses the shit out of me because like we don't really know what's going on, bro. All we know is that they're just playing us like little puppets. Yeah, and yeah, it kind of just pisses us off because our vote doesn't matter. We
Mm.
then find out like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years later of after all of these presidents get in office about their shadiness and how they're connected. Even RFK, bro, RFK Jr., bro, that dude is CIA completely. I thought I could trust him until I started learning more about him in the last few weeks, and I was like, oh man, I can't even trust anything, bro. Trust any of these presidents.
Mm.
This is one of those topics that gets me heated. We're gonna move on.
You know, who should run for president?
Me.
Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate.
Bro, that dude's a Freemason too. Fuck that guy, man. Let's
Oh,
move
you think
on.
so?
Let's talk. No, we know so. It's already proven. He's like came out with a lot of symbolism to show it for sure.
Mm. Yeah, that'll be another topic.
Um. All right, so we're gonna read a Jeffrey Epstein just weirdness everything that happened. So they're showing a photo of him after his death, August 10th, 2019. A little over 2 weeks prior, on July 23rd, Epstein tried to kill himself. Afterwards, on July 30th, an email was sent to 70 staff members of the prison psychological unit, mandating them to house Jeffrey Epstein with a cellmate at all times. On August 8th, just 2 days after Epstein killed himself, his cellmate was removed from his cell, leaving Epstein all alone at the time of his death. On August 10th at 8 p.m., Jeffrey Epstein was making an unrecorded call on a landline to his mother, who was already deceased for 10 years. Hours later, Jeffrey Epstein was dead. Coincidentally, security cameras conveniently malfunctioned, and staffers also faked their logbooks for the night, leaving Epstein completely unmonitored. I didn't know they faked their logbooks. Really interesting. As someone who spent several years in prisons and jails, I can assure you that everything about this suicide is bullshit. And that he was removed from suicide watch. He was left completely alone. Was able to make phone calls from a landline. Had a cell full of sheets and contraband. Any inmate or correction officer with a half a brain will concur something happened and it isn't what they're telling us. I'll bet $100 to a bucket of shit that every CO involved was paid off. Too many wealthy people need Epstein to stay quiet, and he did.
It's all the orange shit. That's the sheets. Why do they have so many blankets? That's a lot of blankets.
Because he had a roommate, remember?
Oh yeah, but they removed the roommate for some reason.
Yeah,
So
temporarily.
yeah.
Yeah, the picture looks fake, bro. I don't know. So, also, I guess the picture of him dying was a lot like his brother Mark. That's what it looked like. It looked like his brother Mark.
Hmm. Where's Brother Mark
Yeah,
now? I
some
wonder.
interesting stuff with that death. You know, so you actually want to know something else that was even a little weirder? I guess a week before he died or something, he made a letter to Larry Nassar. He sent out a letter to Larry Nassar, and all of the fucking all of the prison CEOs and shit, they rejected it. They're like, nah, sorry, dude, and they just sent it back, dude. They didn't let him send a letter to Larry Nassar. I guess they read it, and because of the details in it, they wanted to reject it. They just kept it. And Larry Nassar was the Michigan State doctor, right? That molested all like dozens of women, and sexual assaulted dozens of women. Yeah, girls, students, college students, right? In sports. Yeah, it's pretty much the same shit. They're all in the same club, and we're not in it, buddy. But the thing is, though, that Larry Nassar just got stabbed just this week. And yeah, it was really interesting. But so, what did Jeffrey Epstein want with Larry Nassar? Was he trying to warn him, threaten him? What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
And why would it be rejected?
If I was him, sometimes you gotta think like a criminal. So why couldn't Jeffrey Epstein just tell his lawyer, relay the message to his lawyer, and get it out that way? I don't know why he would write a letter. It's not old school way to do it. I was just a lawyer to give a message. If I was Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Shady stuff. Let's move on, though. So here's from the Express. UFOs can fly underwater and defy physics, claims U.S. Congressman alleging cover-up. Tim Burkett of Tennessee's 2nd Congressional District oversees the UFO hearings. He said this week that he has been shown classified footage that has not been shared with the public. So they're talking about UFOs, man. You think UFOs are really what they say they are? What do you think UFOs are? And who do you think is behind UFOs? Do you think there's multiple people behind UFOs, or that they're not even real?
Oh no, they're definitely real. I like the movie Nope, how the way they put in the sky, how they're cloaking. They can cloak themselves in clouds even. That kind of made people be more aware. And now, like you said, they can be underwater. They can be underwater. Like we less about the ocean than the sky. So they're definitely here, and multiple aliens and people are controlled.
The world is definitely around 79% water, and most of our ancient ancestors know of entities that came from the water and would speak about them in legends. So it's kind of one of those hidden long ago things. I mean, you even have the things about mermaids, man. Like mermaids came from the water. So who even knows what type of entities really lay in the water? All we know is that, yeah, for sure, there's things. Military has talked about like alien bases that they found in water everywhere. I definitely think that, yeah, the underwater aspect of all of this is much bigger than we know and what we believe, because NASA and their first programs were underwater, so maybe the search for space is more of the search for water and deeper understanding of it. Who even knows like what's really like beyond this firmament or underneath the water, and like, because everything, if all this is hydrogen and oxygen, like what the fuck is going on, bro? People have talked about there being underwater water channels underneath Mexico's ocean. So like, yes, so on the History Channel there was this dude that got killed, pretty much because he was like, hey man, I'm down over here in Mexico, and he showed it on the History Channel. A week later he got fucking killed. This was you know, because History Channel, they if they record something a couple days later, they'll send it out, right? So this dude, you know, he went down with his camera and he was showing. He's like, hey man, there's a river underneath the ocean, at the bottom of the ocean, and you know, there's like a river bed. And so he went down more, and it's like, wait, there's 2 layers of ocean, and it's like, what the fuck? What is going on? Could you breathe down there? You know, uh,
Mm.
I mean, the aliens are down there for sure, bro. Mm,
I don't know what Godzilla movie it was, but it showed Godzilla like underwater. Like he had a home underwater.
mm. Yeah, man. There's a lot of possibility that there's entities down there, bro. Like for sure, bases, and I think that NASA and humans are literally down there with them. And we have bases underneath our oceans and seas. Have you ever played the video games BioShock? Remember the video game BioShock?
Was it about a robot or something?
Yeah, well, it's pretty much an underground city, an elites. I don't know, 1900s or something. They build underground cities, and then they also build cities in the sky with blimps and stuff. It's wild. And yeah, it's really interesting when once you like realize that, oh man, they might be telling the truth about their technology.
Yeah.
So we're gonna move forward. Um, UFOs are definitely in the ocean, and they're definitely being covered up. So we're not gonna cover this too in detail, but we just gotta show. So this BBC presenter sent abusive and menacing messages to multiple young girls, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I think this has to do with more the same thing that we see with all these other fucking big wigs and big tech industries. Like they're, I don't know, they must be doing some type of sex trafficking or something. I don't know, and they're just like getting caught with it. It's really wild, but that's the BBC.
Mm.
We're gonna go forward. Very well health says, what is the pineal gland meditation? And TikTok says it can help you fall asleep faster. So look, we're not gonna read too much about it, but we know that meditation works and pineal gland is true. What do you think? What do you think about this, man? Just from reading the
So,
headline right here.
so this on TikTok? Is this like some type of new trend or
Yeah,
something?
because you can find TikTok and everything. You can find TikTok. You can find everything on TikTok, bro. You know what I mean? Literally, you can find everything. I found ways to tip my windows on TikTok, bro. It worked.
Hmm. I
Yeah,
used
and
to think
pineal
I
gland
was
meditation. I've meditated and I focus on my pineal gland, so I know it works. I've never used TikTok's form though.
yeah. I mean, that's cool that you can do that. I didn't know this type of stuff was on TikTok.
Yeah, you know, you pretty much gotta deep breathe and focus your energy to your pineal gland. It says right here in this article that it works like magic. Take 5 slow, deep inhales through the nose while clenching the rest of the body, and hold each one for as long as possible before letting go. And you'll open your third eye. Hmm, interesting. And right here, we gotta say prayers for Vermont. It's being torn up by flooding, and literally their ground is destroyed. Like freaking roads, railways, There, a little bit of everything. This was I guess what you call it, Woss? This is like once in a lifetime, pretty much. It hasn't happened ever, or happened like 100 years or
100
something.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time, man. Uh,
Mm,
that's 2 generations. Holy stupid
that's a big
freaking
hit.
commercial right here, man. Oh, that commercial was loud in my ears.
I don't know much about Vermont. That's one of them little bitty states on the East Coast. What is Vermont
Yeah,
about even?
those are one of those quiet states where they stick to themselves and they don't let Hollywood in for sure.
Yeah, not sure
You
much
know,
about Vermont.
because when you let Hollywood in, this shit happens. The next article from Rolling Stones. Uh, Lady Gaga won't have to pay woman who helped steal her dogs a 500K reward. So Lady Gaga lost her dogs last year, and she's like, "I won't pay anybody who gets my dogs $500,000." Well, a woman took her up on her offer, but the thing is, the women got arrested because legality issues. I guess
What?
for helping Lady Gaga, the woman got arrested, I believe. Now she
Mm.
has to pay a fine. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't make sense at all. It says right here, Los Angeles judge said Monday that Lady Gaga will not have to pay Jennifer McBride, the woman who pleaded no contest to receiving stolen property after Gaga's French bulldogs were stolen at gunpoint after she sued her over $500,000 to return the pups. The allegations in complaint are directly related to the wrongful conduct that plaintiff pleaded guilty in the criminal proceeding. Under the circumstances, plaintiff's successful pursuit of her current claims would allow her to benefit from her admitted wrongdoing. Wait, did this chick steal the dogs and then
That's
try
what
to
I.
like
That's what I want. How'd she get the dogs?
McBride was one of the 5 co-defendants charged with the kidnapping case. McBride returned the dogs to police days after they were stolen. She claims she randomly found the dogs tied to a pole.
Mm.
McBride pleaded no contest to receiving stolen property in connection to the theft in December and received 2 years of probation.
So you don't do
So,
those
in
numbers.
her civil lawsuit, she claimed that Gaga made her a binding agreement to pay a reward to the person who found the pups. The law does not allow a person to commit a crime and then profit from it. The principle applies to the extra force in the case because the theft of the defendant's dogs was facilitated by a violent gun crime that left one man nearly dead.
Mm.
Meanwhile, in December of last year, James Howard Jackson, the man who shot Gaga's dog walker Ryan Fisher, pleaded no contest to attempted murder with great bodily injury and admitted to a prior strike and was sentenced to 21 years. Another co-defendant, fellow dognapper Jalen White, attempted a surprise plea deal and was sentenced to 4 years in state prison. In February, McBride alleged in a complaint that the singer defrauded her into turning in the pets with the promise that no questions would be asked if the pets were returned. So it
So
doesn't say if she's part of the robbery or if she just found the dogs and Lady Gaga's and the cops are fucking her still. They're like, oh, well, you found the dogs? No, you can't find them. You stole them. That's what they're pretty much saying.
yeah.
If that's the case, either that or she actually did steal them. Either way, this is ridiculous.
I
Who
think she
even
got a
cares?
lawyer.
500, bro. Lady Gaga would not pay 500K for the dogs. That was all bluff, and they all fell for it.
Mm. Mm.
You know what? The biggest non bluff is that Shohei Otani being hit with the "Come to Seattle" chants by Mariners fans at All Star Game. Yeah, so the All Star Game was just this weekend or
Oh,
just
man.
today. Yeah, it was just today actually, and it was in Seattle. So yesterday it was a home run derby. in Seattle. So Shohei Ohtani came out today, and they're like, "Come to Seattle." I was actually watching that at the gym right when he came out and walked out. Everyone was loud, bro. They were yelling for him. He's the best baseball player since Babe Ruth in MLB baseball. I would love if Ohtani came to Seattle, man. Seattle would thrive, dude. We need it. They got into the playoffs last year for the first time in 20 years, but then they got out, and then right now it's just not looking like real hot. So they just need some more help. Otani's on the Angels, and they suck. So if we can save Ohtani and bring him over here, that'd be great. It was just yesterday that Julio Rodriguez from the Seattle Mariners broke a MLB home run derby record with 41 home runs in one inning. It's totally smashing everybody else at the park they've never hit more than 40 home runs in any inning ever. So big shout out to Seattle. Hey, bring Ohtani in.
Younger, Mark McGuire and Sammy Sosa, they was a big deal. So this guy's not.
Oh yeah, but these dudes are on roids though. Those dudes were on fucking all the roids, juiced up to the max, to the gills, baby. Shohei Ohtani's a Japanese player, and so pride is big in their culture, bro. He's not taking anything. You can bet that. Yeah. He's nicknamed the Japanese Babe Ruth with a 2.8 or 0.285 average and 0.925 OPS while pitching to a 3.31 ERA and striking out 11 batters per 9 innings. He became the first player in MLB history to hit at least 20 home runs and strike out at least 60 batters in the same season. A dog. Straight up, man. You know, and yeah, dude, baseball's sick, dude. Baseball is hot right now. They got some good things popping if everything goes, smooth. They just allowed CBD in their stadiums a couple months ago, so you'll be able to smoke your CBD flower out there for sure.
I thought CBD was legal. Why can't you smoke it in a stadium?
No, but now they sell it.
Oh, sell it. Okay.
Yeah, so now MLB stadiums have the authorization to sell CBD. MLB stadiums have the authorization to sell CBD.
Does that mean Delta 8 also?
What?
Does that mean Delta 8?
Nah, that's garbage. Nah, I don't know, bro, to be honest. I just want the real deal. Holyfield, CBD, gummies, whatever. Hey, man, it's been about an hour long, and this was a sick news episode, dude. I appreciate you coming along. Hey, anything coming up lately, or what's new, man? Anything on the horizon for social? Are you gonna drop that True Social and
I like True
you gotta get on the real things.
I'm pretty sure a few of our followers came from True. If you came from True Social, drop in the comments to say you came from there.
Yeah, ain't nobody dropping.
I mean, they got time. They gotta do it right now.
Nah, Truth Social's dead though. They locked you out, man. You just gotta move on. Hey, you gotta move on from that old bitch. You know what I mean? Shit. She locking you out. She blocking your number, bro.
Oh damn.
That's how it is right now, bro. You having your number blocked and you still out there begging for the attention. Sheesh. Dang, man. Thought you knew better, brother. Hey, tell them where they can find you besides that, man. You're on Twitter, aren't you?
I'm on everything. Just type in something, you'll find something. And I'm there. And I'm here also every Tuesday and Thursday.
All right, man. You got a message for him? You got a message for the people tonight?
A message? I ain't got no message. You got a message?
Yeah, man. Hey, I just want you guys to know that even though the future might be a little bleak, if we hold on to each other and we take our due diligence to study our surroundings and we pray together, we have that faith, and we stay optimistic, ain't nobody can stop us, guys. Ain't nothing can stop us, and what we're capable of as a unit, working together, or even empowering and believing in ourselves. Either way, guys, I want everybody to know you have all the power inside of you. Thank you guys for being here. Go check out my sponsors over at heartandsoilproject.com for 20% off your seeds, nutrients, and hemp apparel. Use coupon code 509 Divine Pines. Also, use 509 Divine Pines over at tweedlefarms.com for 20% off your hemp products. You got a little bit of lotions, flowers, oils, tinctures, everything. Thank me later. Go check out pepperenvyllc.com and use coupon code 509 Divine Pines for 10% off all the best peppers in 509, the hottest things that will make your eyes bleed. She got custom goodies and a little bit of swag and sauce. Yo, go check her out. She's awesome. Thank me later. Thank you guys for being here. Just want to say be blessed and be high. See you guys next time on the 509 Divine Pines podcast. Peace.
Meditating, analyzing everything I see, so I see new horizons. Took the acid, feeling blasted in my brain, so I've been sitting up inside it, thinking about the present and the future. I'm improving cause I am a trooper, never getting caught up in the loop. Got up out it cause I found the truth. Woke up to a beauty of the day, the sun is shining, so I'm finna stay sitting, soaking up all of the rays, till I feel it surging through my brain like some booger sugar. Did a lot of cane, experimented with it, couldn't name all the times I did it, feeling like a fade. Yeah, I'm really glad that I let it go, cause I gotta be prepped for the time when the plane ride is a new norm. So I know I'm gonna stay high, blaze on the ganja, feeling like I make my music go to another level while I take off. I can't ever stop this, fell in love with it, fit like a glove, so I'm never ever done with it. So now I'm about to rip another beat, ayy. One day I'll make $1 million in a week, yeah, shooting for the top spot. Feel like I'm a hot shot, like I really got a chance with it. I will not flop, somebody gonna make a dance when I pop off. Gonna have all the bitches taking all the tops off. I've been feeling like I'm really gonna kill it for the rest of my life, so I've been staying focused. In my soul, I've been feeling like $1 million, so I know that everything is really getting closer. Yeah, no posers, only been hanging with the ones I've chosen. Only all the people that are living in the right way, cause they spending every day growing. Yeah, no whole shit coming in my life and then leaving in a moment. That's the shit I'll never let into my life again, cause lately I've been feeling like I'm golden. Never showboat, I just showcase on my music that I've made this far. Always knew that I could be the one that would get this far. Now I'm right here looking in my mirror, trying to figure out if there's any more fear, cause I'm getting rid of it all, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting rid of it all. Meditating, analyzing everything I see, so I see new horizons. Took the acid, feeling blasted in my brain, so I've been